Question number 26 from page 320 says the base of a solid region is bounded by the parabola x squared equals 8y and the line y equals 4. So the first thing I did was make this into a y equals, so I get y equals 1 over 8 x squared, and I graph those two lines. So there's my wide parabola and there's line y equals 4. Second part of this says each plane section perpendicular to the y-axis is an equilateral triangle. So the plane section that we're going to use here is going to be this length. That's going to be the side length of the equilateral triangle. So when we take a look at this from a 3D perspective, there's my equilateral triangle, and I'm going to need to work out the area of that equilateral triangle. As I work out that area, I can give that area some thickness of dy, and then that will allow me to integrate to get volume. So the first thing then is I need to work out the side length in terms of the x variable, because I'm going to integrate with dy. So I'm going to convert that into x equals the square root of 8y. We can do plus minus, and we can say that the side length of that triangle then is going to be 2 root 8y. And I need to then get the height. The height value then I'm going to use the 30-60 triangle, and I have the proportions 1, 2, square root 3. The height goes with the square root 3 length. So I'm going to, since this section here is going to be root 8y, I'm going to have root 3 times root 8y, and that represents the height value. So once I have the base and the height, I can get the area of the triangle. It's going to be 1/2 base times height, so I get 2 root 8 times root 3 root 8. The 2's cancel out, so I end up with root 3 times root 8y times root 8y is just 8y. So there's the area of the triangle. So once I have the area of the triangle, I can now integrate this expression to get the volume. So I'm going to integrate from y equals 0 to y equals 4. And the area is going to be root 3 8y times dy. To give it volume, I can now evaluate this integral. The volume then works out to be 8 root 3 times y squared over 2, and we're going to integrate that from y equals 0 to y equals 4. Plugging that in, I end up with 8 root 3 times, that's going to be 16 over 2, which is 8, minus 0, so this works out to be 64 root 3 units cubed. So the answer in this case is going to be 64 root 3, so the answer is B.